Welcome back to G3T Channel TV in 4K Ultra HD. Now the Season 4 trailer for Battlefield 2042 has just been released. We've seen the brand new map Flashpoint as well as 4 new weapons, a gadget, and new vehicle. Really cool stuff, and of course the specialist. But some information has been coming out of late about this new map, and it's really piqued my interest, and I think you guys will be interested in this as well. So the map, as far as I know, has 7 flags. And they're not separated into 2 sectors like how they do on some of the other maps. But the thing to take note of is on Echo 1 specifically, there's supposedly a Levolution event of sorts that's going to take place on the map. Now, we did not see this in the trailer, so I'm assuming either it wasn't ready for the trailer yet, or they were just sort of hiding it and want to surprise players when the map actually drops. But the map, or the flag I should say, has a infantry focused room with a huge turbine in it, and there's a side tower. And supposedly they said in a event with some of the creators, the larger Battlefield creators that were invited, that you can basically fight in this building until it collapses on top of you. Now the way that's worded basically alludes to full-scale building destruction, so I do believe the flag on Echo 1 building will be able to be destroyed. So we'll see players fighting on the flag and the building will just fall on top of them. We've seen this in prior titles, and Levolution is a feature that was somewhat controversial back in the day, but as time has gone on, people really look back at it with nostalgia goggles and they really want it back. So I believe DICE is listening to the community here. And if you've played Portal in the past, you should know that you can actually topple the buildings on both the Battlefield 3 Portal maps as well as the Bad Company 2 ones. Erica Harbor, Caspian Border, doesn't matter. You can topple buildings left and right. I'll have footage of that in the background. That's basically the extent of Levolution in 2042 right now, if you don't count the orbital rocket launch, which I technically do count with the explosion. That is a pretty cool sequence. But as far as toppling buildings go, it's limited to Portal right now. So to see that in the base game really shows to me that DICE is trying to right the ship here, and hopefully Season 4 sees enough success to justify to them, or at least to EA, to keep that cash flow coming in so they can have a Season 6 after 5, 7, 8, just to support the game for as long as it's needed, and then Battlefield 2024, 2025, whatever you want to call it, can come out. I'm pretty sure we all do not want to see a Battlefield 5 situation where we're in a content drought after the game is cut for an entire year, or maybe even 2 years after the game is killed off. And quickly going back to the Portal destruction, I do want to mention that they sort of upgraded the system in Portal where they managed to combine the scripted destruction from Battlefield Bad Company 2, 3, 4, you know, those older titles, and the more physics-based destruction from Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 into this really cool system where you can see the buildings collapse, but with more physics behind them. So if there's a vehicle inside of a building in Portal and it collapses, the debris will actually collide with the vehicle, whereas in the older games the debris would just pass through it and have no reaction to the vehicle being there because it was a scripted sequence. With that being said, I do expect to see this upgraded form of Portal destruction with this Levolution event in this building on Echo 1. And now I want to hear from you guys. I want to know your opinion on this. Do you think this single Levolution event is meaningful for 2042, or do you think it's not enough? Let me know down below. What do you think? And that's going to sum up this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this update on potential Levolution returning to 2042. This is some interesting news, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, this has been Bonus Coast 1 from G3T Channel TV in 4K Ultra HD, signing out.